everybody. We're painting the Highlander cow tonight. And in your kit, you should have your canvas out, pre-traced. You got your paints in your paint pots. And then we're going to go step by step with the instructions here and get this cute little cutie painted. So here we go. A couple brushes that you have in your kit should be these two, 1/2 inch flat. And then around, I think it's a 6. Oh, this is a 2. So I think that's about what you should have in you. Usually it's about a 6 maybe that I like to use. This one I think is the 6. 8. Anyways, it really doesn't matter. This one, between the 6 and the 2 and anything in between, it's just going to get you a wider stroke. So depends on how you like to paint. Usually with the smaller canvases, the 11 by 14, you know, you can use a smaller brush, of course, and when we do our paint parties in person, we do a 16 by 20, so it's a larger canvas, and we use the little bit larger brushes so we can cover more area. All right, so let's see here. What we're going to do first is we're going to paint our background, and we've got 2 pink colors, and we've got royal fuchsia, and then also poetic plum. We're going to use that as our highlighter color, so our little scrubby color there. So first thing we're going to do is we're going to get our paintbrush, gonna load it up and just start painting it in on the background. Sometimes it takes me a while to get in here to do some painting, but every time I do, it's just so satisfying. I don't know why I wait. Just keep on loading it and get those areas covered. They don't have to be perfect at all because we are going to be going over them with all kinds of activity. The only thing you want to get close to right here is your white horns. You want to make sure that you get you know, that you're not too sloppy over here. Otherwise, it doesn't matter. You can get as sloppy as you want. Because that is it. It is fun art. It is not fine art. And we are just having fun. So, and then I'm going to kind of just go as close as I can to the lines of the cow's hair right here around his ears, her ears. Well, actually, let's see. She is a he because he got horns. Is that correct? I do know that a young cow is called a heifer. Just getting in between right here. Remember, we're going to put some streaks and get it all kind of messy with the darker colors, so we're not looking for perfection. Don't worry about that. It's the process that is... Oh, look, see? This is my line right here for the brown, and I went over. So that's okay, though. Any mistakes, that's a beauty about acrylic painting, because any mistakes, you just wait till it dries, and then you can paint over it. We're going to take it back up here and go make the line for the horn. I almost called it a tusk. It's only a tusk on an elephant, right? There we go. Getting that royal fuchsia on there. Your background, you can use any color you want, which is nice too. They have this in already. Teal is always a beautiful color. I mean, anything that matches your decor in your home too would be so cool. There we go. And if you're ever confused, you just go back and you look at your picture and make sure you're painting the right color in the right spot. Easy peasy lemon squeezy. You know, so I am an academic counselor by trade during the day. I love my day job too. But I was talking to a student today and she said, cool beans. And I'm like, I thought I was the only one that said that saying. That was nice. And she wasn't that much older than me either. I mean, she wasn't that old. She was younger than me. So that was funny. Yes, a little more pink over here. Whoop. And that's where the body comes. There we go. You can go back, you can miss any spots or what have you. I'm going to go ahead and, I'm not even going to clean my brush. I'm just going to go get some Poetic Plum and I'm going to just kind of streak it where I like. Getting a little bit of a glare, but yeah, I like it. I like it. There you go. You can add additional colors in here if you want. Okay, I think that's good for me. I like it. Actually, I'm going to go just start it right at the base there. Okay. Okay. Good. Looks good. Looks good. All right, next step is going to be going and color blocking the head. So we're going to use the tan. So we're going to rinse out our brush here in your water. I load my brush usually a little too heavy, so it takes a good rinsing. And wipe it off. There we go. And we're going to go with our tan now. And we're going to do the face. And that is this area right here by the eye. I usually like to outline everything first and then go in and fill it in. Again, doesn't have to be perfect because remember we're going to put all those streaks. And then right here, it begins right here. Going up on the hair. Right, and the face. Goes about right here. Comes down right about here. So we'll fill that in with color. Boop. And around the nose. If you need to go to your smaller brush, you are more than welcome if you feel more comfortable with that. But I don't mind getting messy. It's, you know, I always think everything has to be perfect. And it doesn't. And this is very, very freeing for me. So there we go. Filled in his face a little bit. And the bottom of his lower lip. Right looks like a sad face and then a happy face. That's his lower lip. There we go. So we just color blocked in the face. And we're going to go to step 3. Let's see. Step 2, so around, for the head, around the eye, the lower lip, and above the nose. So we got that area. Now with the medium brown, we're going to paint 3 large areas of hair around the face and the center of the flowers. So it's going to be this area, this area, this area. 1, 2, and 3. Oh, see my dog's nose. Getting all nosy. Okay. Let's see. Medium brown. So rinse out our brush a little bit. You probably didn't have to because, you know, it's all going to blend really nice. And we're going to go for our medium brown, load that up. And we're going to start that right here. Oh my goodness. Sadie. Let's see. Look at Sadie's getting all up in the business. You see Sadie there? She's always up in my business. Too much in my business, Sadie. Too much. Come on. Mama's trying to work. Mama's trying to get her painting on. All right. And up. There we go. Not really enjoying the coverage of this particular brown, but again, it's going to look really good when it's done because those layers. Go around the sunflower here, around the leaves. And then just blend. And then if it doesn't get you very good coverage, like I'm not liking the coverage this is giving, I can always go back and do it again. All right. And next is this area here. It's a sweeping motion, very satisfying. Get some more on there. There we go. Next section, be right here. If you get too much, if your paintbrush starts to get a little too fat, you know, on not this way, but this way, you all can always like just offload your brush. And that makes it a little thinner, and you can just get back in there. So you can make those nice points. All right, and then our last one, which will be right over here. And go up, up, and up, and up. go over it again over here because I just didn't like the way that it covered. There we go. A little more coverage here. Darken it up a little bit. See how that's going to get it darkened up a little bit right there? I like that better. Because I'm on a pointy point, like a hair. I'm probably being too picky right here because, again, we're going to be going over it. With dark and light. And there. Okay. I am good with that. Now, let's see. Step 3, we were doing that. Center the sunflowers. So we're going to get the same brown and we're going to go just make a nice circle. I like to press down and just twirl it. If you get enough paint on there, you should be fine. Just twirl it and make a nice center for your flower. That's okay when it's a full circle. That one's going to be a little harder, but this one is another full circle, so it should be pretty easy. Give you a nice round circle. Oh, the other one. My little troubled child. There we go. And up. Okay. Let's see. I'm going to let that dry and I'm going to go over that with a little more brown as well. Paint the ears, the body, and a small swish of sunflower with the dark brown. Oh, see, so that was supposed to be dark brown. We can do that. So I'm just going to leave the red on there, or the medium brown, because I like it. Now I'm just going to add a little, actually maybe I'll mix it right here with this. And then we'll get that to be our base color for our sunflower. We'll go over that again. Gives it a little more depth and interest as well. There we go. And there. Okay, a little different color. Okay, so again, the ears, the body, and a small swish of the sunflower. So with the dark brown, I'm going to go in with the body. Now remember my line, I can see it right here through my paint, and that was where my body goes. So I'm going to go right there, and I'm going to get in here. With my brown, I'm going to go over that. There you go, problem solved. See that? Perfect. And around my mouth. See right here where this went. And the body over here. There we go. Let's see. Sunflowers, dark brown. Okay, got that. Ears, body, and a small swish. All right, now we're going to do the horns white, and then we're going to come back and we're going to do the hair. Okay. Well, we're going to do the horns, and then step 5 is the nose, the very light tan in there, and then then the hair. Sorry, spaced out there on you. It's late. I took a nap after work today because I needed it. It was my first day of teaching for the semester. So, yeah, so I needed it. I'm going to clean this really good because we're going to do the white. And I don't want any color. Although, you know, a good shading on the white would be fine too. So, all right, loading up my brush with the white here. Spin that around so you can see. And the horns, we're going to go right here. The white. Bring it right up to the flower there. Nice. You could have left it if you wanted to. I like to paint it. I don't know. I just like to leave all the spaces in my paintings with paint on them. There we go. Don't forget this little horn over here. I think that's dry enough. Otherwise we'll get mixed colors, and you know what, that's okay too, because we can always let it dry and go over it again. I will get a little heavier here, and I'm going to go all the way off the canvas with that one. All right, and that's really it for the white on the horns. Now we're going to do the bulk of the nose here, and to do that we're going to add our light tan with some white. So when you add the colors, what you want to do is you want to get a scoop and a scoop, and then kind of do it off to the side. I'm going to suggest you add a little very tiny touch of pink in there to give it a nice fleshy color. You know, just a dab. Dab will do you. Red tends to go a long way, the reddish colors, but grab a little more white. And I never get enough, so let's do this again. That, and that. And let's mix that up. 2 pink, grab some white, grab some brown. I think that works for me. Let's see. Go in and around and up and over. Go around the black part of the nose. Oops, got a little dark in there. That was from that. It's okay. We'll just give it a little bit of body and texture. And nostrils. The nostrils are going to be black, so with a little white spot. So it's okay if we kind of get over the lines there. Want to make sure you leave a little black spot. I mean a little white spot there. Okay, that's good. I'm okay with that. Let's see. Now the hairy texture, which is so cool. I still like using the flat brush here. Doing most of the painting with the flat brush. And I'm going to go in with the dark brown first. Nope, I'm going to go in with the reddish, the medium brown, and I'm going to put that on the body. And so we'll put a few in here. And medium brown, wisping in the body. Didn't quite let it dry. You can see it's picking up the brown, the dark brown there. There we go. Added some texture in there. And again, this is only our first layer, or second layer, I guess you would say. Pick up some brown too, because it didn't get too dark here. Pick up a little more brown here. It's not quite dark enough for me there. And here. Okay, and then I'm going to put some dark in here. I'm going to follow the lines of the hair. So I'm going to go like this. Then we'll come around here and just swoosh. Feels a little fat to me. My lines are getting a little fat, so I'm going to offload my brush. And over here. Okay. I think I'm okay with that. Remember, it's layer upon layer upon layer. That makes it so awesome. All right, where else do I need? Any dark brown? I think that's good. I like it. And Step number 6, medium brown. Don't overthink it. Start with the ears and just go for it. Follow the shape of different sections. Use light pressure. Paint quickly. Add some crazy hairs near the horns. Oh, that's what I forgot to do last time I did this too. I forgot to add some hairs up here. Just coming out. So I'm going to add medium brown. And I want it to come out right here. And then I'm going to get some dark brown. I'm going to add some dark brown in there. And I'll fix that with the white later. Alright, there we go. Got some crazy color up there. Alright, I think I'm done, so let's get rid of that. Actually, let's put in some tan now. It's a lighter color. Well, let's let it dry for a second first. Let's see. After we do this color right here, the lightest of the browns, the tan, then we're going to go and do repeat step 6 with white. Oh, add in the white highlights. Add fewer highlights than tan and keep them mainly to the head and the ears. So you can see in the picture, we're going to add the lighter tans to the head and the ears up here. Okay. We're not going to we're going to put a little white here, a little right there. That's about it, but most of the white and the lighter tan is going to go around the hair. It's going to give it a nice contrast. So again, right now you might be thinking, like I am, I'm like, ew, yuck. But I tell you, you got to trust the process because it just keeps getting better and better and better. So if you have a heat gun, those are awesome because it doesn't blow out a lot of air and it can dry off your painting pretty fast. Mine's downstairs, so I'm not going to go get it, but you can also use a blow dryer. It's just the blow dryer pushes a lot of air on it, and so it gets a little, it could spread your paint around, you know, but not too much to worry about. All right, so let's get some tan, and I'm going to go around here on the base. Of the hairs. Over here. Okay. Oh, and right here. Don't think too much, just go for it. And then let's add some white. Cleaning off the brush. It's definitely going to blend with the other colors. Let's see how we can do. Getting some white just on the tip. And let's start right here. I like it. Works for me. Some more white. Let's go here. Gonna do kind of my main streaks first. Then we'll go over with some other little ones. See how it's starting to look really good? If you get too much brown on there, just wipe it off. Go back in with some white. Oops, I went in for brown. Silly me. And some right here. There we go. What do you think? How's yours looking? I think I want some more down here. And one right there. All right, I think, oh, I need to do a little bit on the body. A couple little lighter strokes down here. And a couple down here. And you know what? I forgot to put tan in there, so I'm going to go back and get some tan. Put some tan strokes in here as well. Not thinking, just going for it. Too much red right here. I'll go back in with some dark brown. See, didn't let it dry. Now it's blending more so than I want it to. I really want darker brown right here because it's not looking separated enough and dark enough. So we're going to go back over with that. And I'm going to go, I think a couple more right here with the, yeah. Maybe a couple more with the tan right there too. Yeah. Oops, sorry, puppy. All right, let's see. So that pretty much does the hair except for that one little part, but I'm going to let it dry and then I'm going to go back and fix it. The next step is to get a new color, which will be green, to paint the leaves. So I'm excited about that. This is called medium Hauser light green. Hauser light green, yeah. Really pretty green color. All right, so now we're going to get the green. We can see we've got a leaf here, and a leaf here. Only 3 leaves. So that's pretty cool. And actually, that should have been purple in there. So let's do that real quick. Let's go put that. Yep, I think it should have been purple. So we're going to fill that little area right there. Good enough for me. All right, so now we're doing the green for the leaves. Loading up the brush. Leaves to me are very fun. I like doing leaves. I'm going to start over here so I can let that dry. And then it's kind of hard when you don't get your arm in the paint. But these are dry, so you can see I'm going to put my leaf on top of the pink. And go right on top of it, and when it's dry it doesn't even blend. So and then we'll go around the yellow sunflower and down, over and up. And you know what? I think right now I'm going to switch to the smaller brush. Let's see how that works. This is a little more detailed, a little more fine painting here. So we'll get our small brush and we'll roll it. I see a crazy hair on this brush. Hopefully that won't be a problem. It's going to be a problem, I can tell. All right. Get rid of that brush. And we're going to go with a little bit bigger. It's an 8. Let's see how this one does. Going to come down. that's nice for a little more detailing. All right. Then this green is going to go up here like that. And up. This one even makes sound. I don't know if you can hear that on the video. And then come down with the green. That's kind of satisfying, like ASMR. Okay, and then, oh, I already did this one. Gonna go over it again. Get a little more fuller color. A little bit better coverage. Okay, same here. Better coverage. More paint, better coverage. Longer time to dry, but better coverage. Okay, stroking the brush in the direction that a leaf would look. All right, so we got a leaves green and the sunflowers yellow. So now comes a little more detailed painting, which is always quite fun. This color is cadmium yellow. So we'll start over here and get some yellow on our brush and go for it. And we are just going to be block coloring in right now. In fact, I'm going to go around the sunflower like so. And then, because block coloring, just filling in the spots because we're going to go over it with other stuff as well. So it does not have to be perfect. Making sure my browns are not going to blend with my yellow here, but because it might still be a little wet over there, so I'm gonna, then they're wet over here, so trying to stay away from the wet stuff. So that our colors don't blend and bleed. There we go. And bring them out. You'll still see your lines, and that's okay because we're going to go over them with black, which is what we want. So we're just filling in. This one's a little tricky because I know the green is still wet. And there we go. Okay, yellow's colored in. Next step. While those dry, we're going to fill in the eye and the nostrils with black. I'm going to do some outlining with black as well. Eye and the nostrils with black. Ooh, I guess we forgot to put black on there. Paint palette. Go get my black. Oh, that's blue. There we go, black. I'm going to put black right in the middle here. There we go. I'll go for a smaller brush on this one. Probably more like the one, actually this one's probably a little more fine than the one you have in your kit. But it will probably work just about the same. So we're going to go outline this nose. Oh, see another hair coming off. If you don't properly take care of your brushes, that's what happens. And up and around. And I still see that hair. It's going to drive me nuts. Did I get it? I think I got it. Okay. Other nose or nostril. These are the detail points where it really starts to come together. I love to see it come together like this. All right, so what do we got? We got the nose, the eye. We got to go back and do the eye. Again, not looking for perfection. It's okay if it's wibbly, wobbly, and a little different. There we go. Okay. And then the next step is to outline the horns, the hair. So let's outline our horns. A little too thick. And when you get it too thick with your round brushes, you just twirl. There's that hair. I got to get it, you guys. So I think to do that, we are just going to get our scissors and cut the little hair off. Yep, that works for me. Okay, clean that off later. Here we go. We'll get our black. Okay, this is where it takes a, they say the slower you go, the better. So let's see if that's true. I'm not the steadiest hand. And they say look to where you're going and not where, see, I am not, I am not a steady hand at all. But in the end, it doesn't even matter. It just looks so good. Then we'll go right here with this. I should have gone over that with white real quick. I'm okay with that. There we go. We went over our horns. The hair, and if you notice on the picture, it's just a little bit darker in some areas, like right here. Got a couple dark streaks, like right here. Where else? Just on the tips. And oops, I got gray there, so I'll have to go over that because my paint was so wet still. So we're going to wipe that off, get some more black. How about we do right here, but I want to stay away from the white. here. And definitely right here. Don't feel like there's enough black on my brush. I'm getting that spotty look. And over here. I'm missing something. I think it's right here. And I think it's right here. Yeah, I think I like that. Gonna do a couple right here. Okay. Like it. Where else? Anywhere else on the hair? I think we're good to go with that. Yeah. In fact, with that, I don't even think I really need the darker brown up here. I might go back and do that. We'll see. Next is sunflowers and the leaves. Sunflowers are still a little wet. I think I can go for the leaves though. We'll start over here, outlining the leaves. That worked well. Outlining the leaves. Good. Okay. And the sunflowers now. Still look a little bit wet to me, but I think we can start on the drier ones. We'll go for the drier ones. I think I went too far with the yellow there, so I'm going to go back on that one. I think my yellow's too wet still. All right, well, while that's drying, I'm going to go and I'm going to do some, I'm going to add some darker dots into the sunflowers, and with the dark brown, just gather some on my brush with the dark brown. I'm going to add some base darker right here, base darker all over here, just some messy spots, some dimension. And then let's see what else I can do while I'm waiting. After this, it's really just some white, so it's just the black and the white. How about we fix and repair this little doodad right here. Oop. And I see a little more white right here we need. Just getting a little too picky, but well, since we're in the white, let's do our nostril, which is right here. Black was still wet as well. And we'll do another little bloop right there. Now for the eye, what you want to do is a dot and a dash. So you got your white on your brush, you're going to do a dot and a dash. Okay? And while we're on the white, we'll go ahead and put some in our sunflowers. You can use this, or you can also use the end of your brush, and you get it in your white, and you can make some dots that way too. Like that. 1, 2, 3. Usually 3 dots with a loaded paintbrush. Okay, that's good enough for me. Wipe off that white. Then with this, we are going to add a little white and light green together. White and green. Add that because what we're going to do is we're going to put a little dimension in our leaves. And that's just going to go 1 up, 1, 2, 1, 2. Okay, white and light green. 1 up, 1, 2, 1, 2. 1 up, 1, 2, 1, 2. That one I should have gone a little darker. That one needs to be fixed. There we go. Then a little streak of white. There we go. All right, let's go back to our black and finish up with that. Black again, outlining our sunflowers. Oh, did I paint? I think I painted over that, oh no, the purple spot's right there. And we'll go right here, go right there. I'm getting a little yellow in my black. Come down and down. we go. And I kind of don't like these two over here, but what do? Try to fix them up. Okay, that's better. What else? The black, I like that. I think that looks great. One last little thing. Little bit more white. So clean off your brush, grab some white. We're going to do just a little on the nose there. And then we're going to do some white on the sunflowers, and we are done. Making sure not to touch the black. It's kind of like operation. So you're just going to kind of give a little swoop on your sunflowers. On the edges of your sunflowers. Just like that. And going around, we're going to go, those will be over, this one will be under, and we'll go this one on the underbelly, 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 and over. Okay, and these ones will be on the, oops, one on the black. Like that. Go, gives it some, again, some more depth to your flower. We'll go under, 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 and then this one will go over, under. Ah, I think I got yellow on black or something. And that is your Highland cow. I hope you had a great time painting with me. I appreciate you hanging out. And I hope you tried a couple different times, a couple different colors, and I really would love to see what you created. So make sure you send me a picture of what you made, okay? Love to see it. Love to post it on the website, on the Facebook page. All right, guys. Thanks for hanging out. Bye.